Hello, KGA Pirates. It's Mr. Mike, and I've got a great lesson for you today. Are you ready to do more reading? Let's go. Why are we doing these lessons? What do they help us with? They help us write, and they also help us read. Especially help us read, because that's what we're doing today. But when you can read, it will also help you write. So we're doing two things today. Read. Let's review our vowels. A, E, I, O, U. And we have a lot of short vowels today in our reading that you are going to read. A, E, I, O, U. And the short vowel is A, E, I, And then we have all those other letters, B, C, D, F, G, H, A, all of these letters. And what are these called? They're not vowels. What are they? Consonants. These are the vowels up here in the red. And all of these are consonants. Consonants. That's a tough word to say. Consonants. Are you ready? Well, let's go. There's one thing we need to review before we continue. We have to do the sounds of some consonants here because we're going to have a lot of words with these consonants at the beginning. There's the letter C. And if we see that letter at the beginning of a word, what is the sound that it makes? K, k. Right, like in cat. What about this letter, D? What's the sound? D, d, like in dog. But it could also look like this, the big D. That is also d, d. We're going to see both in this book because there's a girl in this book and her name is Dot. D-O-T, Dot. So you're going to see a big D for her name. And then you'll see the little d for dog. You're also going to see H. And what does that sound like? Like hat. And R. 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 Like rag or red. And you know that one. Like sit. And then this one, these two letters together, do you remember? It has two different sounds, but today's sound is going to be like this. You have to stick your tongue out between your teeth and go this and that. Okay? The other sound is like thank you. They're a little bit different. But let's remember those sounds today because you're going to need them because you're going to read today. You got a whole book to read. But don't worry, I'm here to help you. Are you ready to read? All right, let's read. That's our book today, Dot. That's the name of the book, the title. And that's the girl's name, Dot. Okay, when we read, I will highlight it in yellow. I'll read it first, and then you read it after me. Okay? Dot has a hat. Now you read it. Good job. Dot has a hat. Dot has a cat. Dot has a cat. Very good. Remember, we don't want to rush. We don't want to read real fast. Dot has a cat. Even if you know the words, when we're learning to read like this, we want to go nice and slow so we get every word right. And then as we practice over time, then you'll be able to read faster. But we want to go nice and slow so we make sure we get every word right. The cat has a hat. Now you read it. The cat has a hat. Very good. Dot has a dog. Dog has a hat. Now you read it. Now I want to show you something we haven't talked about much. Look at this. Do you see that right there? The period. The period means to stop. So when we read these two sentences, it should sound like this. Dot has a dog. Dog has a hat. When we see the period, we stop. And then we go to the next word, and then we start again. All right, now I'm going to go to the next page. It's going to be the same page. And I want you to read it after I read it. Let's practice that. Dot has a dog. Dog has a hat. Now you read that. Did you remember to stop when you saw the period after dog? Okay, good job. We're going to practice that again. Don't worry if it was a little hard. We're going to do some more practice with that. Dog has a rag hat. That's a rag in his mouth. A rag is just an old piece of cloth. It could be something that you wash the floor with or wash the walls with. It's just an old piece of cloth. We call it rag. Dog has a rag hat. Sad dog. Sad dot. Sad cat. Now you read it. Good. Did you remember this? We have a period there, so we have to stop and then start the next one. Listen to how I read it. Sad dot. Sad cat. Very good. Dog has on a rag hat. Now you read. Dog has on a rag hat. Very good. The end. Very good. All right, now it's time for you to read the book all by yourself. But first, I want you to stop this video. Don't go yet. And then make a video of you reading. Ask mommy or daddy or somebody else to make a video of you reading the book. And then send the video to me on WeChat. I got a lot of those videos this week. I saw lots of them, and you're doing a very good job reading. It helps me to see you reading the book. It's okay if you practice. If you want to read the book 2 times or 3 times and make a really good video, that's fine. You don't have to. It's okay if you make a mistake because we are learning how to read these books. Okay? Even if they're easy for you, I want you to make a video. And if they're hard, I want you to make a video. Okay? And I want you to have lots of fun reading. So I'm going to stop talking and stop reading, and you read the words when they get highlighted in yellow. Here we go. Wow, you read another book. Now, when you make these videos, I want to hear you cheer when you finish your book. So you say, the end, and go, yay, and give me a big cheer. Because that's a lot of work. You're in kindergarten and you're reading a whole book by yourself. That is awesome. So I want to see you get excited when you finish it. Even if it's hard, even if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. You're learning it and you're doing a great job. Okay? Now, after you make your video and send it to me, then I want you to watch this story. If you give a mouse a cookie. This is a very famous book, and I think you will like the story. There are some fun people that are going to read this book to you, and you can read along or just listen. It's a really fun book. I hope you enjoy it. I miss you. Bye-bye.